Hi Vijay, how are you? Welcome back to Tam Predicts. I hope you guys are doing well and fine. Do subscribe to my channel. Do hit the like button for personal readings. You know my Gmail is there. I don't do personal spells. Remember that. Don't get scammed. Let's start with the reading. I'm starting with Tam Predicts cards. Mind Games. Mind Games number 14. 14th July. Mind Games. Been 14. I want to say 14 years. That's a long time. But 14 weeks, something to do with the 14 number, which is also fine. Mind games. You're like, they're playing mind games with me all the time. I saw this so many times. I want to take it out. While pre-shuffling also, if you were, yeah, I think it was here. I was pre-shuffling 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Number 11. Yeah. Let's see more cards and then see what the story is. I take back my power. You've taken back your power. You do not want to give your power to somebody or control, not even control in that way, to somebody who's been playing mind games with you instead of loving you. You're like, enough of their mind games, okay? Pisces, Aries, Taurus and Capricorn. So you could be dealing with these zodiac signs, or you could be one of these zodiac signs, but you're taking back your power. Okay, this one wants to fall and be in the reading, stuck on you. This person is stuck on you now. You've taken back your power. There are too many mind games. I think everything every day becomes a manipulation. Everything becomes work for you. It's a task for you. It's mind games. Love doesn't flow easily, effortlessly. Everything is like thought of moves, this move, now next move, or they called me or they didn't call me, I shouldn't do that. I mean, instead of all this, there's ego and there are mind games. So you take back your power, okay? The control is back in your hand. A lot of times when we're like, okay, it doesn't matter, the other person is like, naturally it's always not a 50-50 balance, like the power play is such, okay? And one person loves more than the other. It's always there. But here it's like the control, controlling what time to call, controlling when should we meet, controlling, where's the next holiday. Too much control happening. You don't feel like it's effortless, and you feel you always waiting for instructions from them, okay? They chase. It's tables turning. Look at this. They chase. Yeah, I had 2 chase cards and this one also. 81 could be a birth here. 81 could be, I'm flipping 81 and that's 18. 18 number could be important, but they are the ones to chase. You're happy where you are. You're not going to change. You've got the moon there. You've got mountains there. You've got hearts there. This has almost felt like gifts. This seemed like a starfish to me, okay? These are all AI generated, this deck. They are stuck on you. Let's see what else is happening. Decision. You're here to make a decision. And T is there. T almost seemed like the scale upper part, where there's balance. And look at this, the balance. You're like, what do I do? This is mind games. Why don't they understand this is pure love? It doesn't, there has to be no mind games. There can't be instructions. And you've been like this for a long time. You've also been stuck on them naturally because you love them. You don't want to leave them, but you are, you're sick of the mind games, okay? That's the word that I got, sick of the mind games. S could be important because I got stuck on you, sick of the mind games. This person is missing you, number 4. They're missing the kind of balance and, beautiful, they thought, they're in control and how good it was, but they didn't realize that they were playing mind games. This person is missing you. I think you made a decision or you're disconnected for a while. Maybe you asked them for some space. This is the first time. Tell me if it's true and put it in the comment section. This is the first time you asked them for some space, that you need time to think, decision, and too much mind games, and you're tired of mind games and you don't have the time for it and you do not want to play mind games, okay? Let's meet soon. This is what they're going to say. They want to meet you, okay? They want to understand what's happened. In their mind, there are no mind games, okay? In their mind, maybe they're used to relationships like this. Yeah, communication. They want to come out and talk to you while you making a decision, I think. You're making a decision, or maybe how to handle this, or you don't want mind games, or you're not giving them the power. Like if they say, let's meet there, or let's meet here, you used to say, yeah, I'm coming. You're like, okay, no, I'm busy, I'm here, you can take a train, whatever. You can take a train, you can take a car, or the bus, I am close by, you can come and talk to me, the playful energy seems to be gone in this relationship. The beautiful energies become so much mind games that it's like one is a ruler and one is a follower. It felt like you're just following them, following the instructions. Don't get triggered, guys, if this reading doesn't resonate and this is not what's been happening to you. Please, you can see my other channel, okay? Maybe that reading resonates, but this is somewhere, where you thought the person is playing mind games, and enough of it. The playfulness, the love in the situation, surprises, communication. Dolphins are known to communicate in their own special language. The communication is very good. The skills are very good, communication. So you're like, even their communication skills are not there, like skills in the sense, I don't get anything. Maybe you'll notice orbs, and maybe you'll notice little yellow lights. The sun is out there in both the situations. The warmth is missing. Feels like a cold game, where there are rules of what not to call, when not to call. Maybe it's a complicated relationship, but maybe you guys have to keep it a secret. Maybe I'm saying for some of you, yeah. But you had enough. You've taken back your power. Breaking silence, maybe, yeah. They want you to break the silence, okay? This time they want you to break the silence. Number 5 is important. Number 5 is important. Breaking the silence. Maybe they're waiting for your call. You're like, I cannot play these mind games. Wait for my call. Could be twin flames. There's a twin flame energy. A lot of blue and red here. Look at this twin flame energy. Breaking silence. Missing you. Yeah, you've gotten bored of this relationship. Or maybe it's become so mechanical, or robotic, or I'm getting a planner in my mind. That's why the mind games. So we also had they chased because you stopped giving them energy. You went silent. Yeah, a new day is beginning here. Look at this, number 10. Fed up of what was happening. It's almost given up that this person is not going to change. Neither they'll come up for the right talks. Communication doesn't mean, okay, just sending messages. It's like the right talk, or the kind of talk that you guys should have if this relationship, has to move forward. Everything is so dark. It's like now the sun is there. Maybe you realize that you have to be in a balanced relationship, and maybe somewhere it was your mistake to spoil it because you were giving too much. Whatever was their mind game, you were giving in too much. You were believing too much in them. It's not bad to believe, yeah, but they were sometimes, if they made excuses and you knew it's a lie or an excuse that, oh, I was online, but I was not there, or I couldn't speak to you. Look at this, yeah. So that somewhere it could have been your mistake also. You could have just told them that this doesn't work this way. This person wants to chase you. Yeah, chase is also like a game. They like, the moment they get you and you show interest, then they pull back, and then you have to pull back, because again, it also became a circle like that, where it's always about a chase. And whatever you've done for them, they've not seen things clearly with you. They've been always sitting there with folded hands, not interested in what you're doing. And they never asked you how your day was. And it's always you, asking them, how was your day? Tell me more about it. I want to take out the sea melody cards, mermaid. M could be important for you guys. Yeah, whatever you've done for them. I feel the word dominance, dominating. Somewhere the balance isn't right. That's why I saw the T look like the justice, the balance. They're very pretty cards if you're a reader, or if you want to add it to your collection. You can add it to your collection. Change. Wow. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. You know that you know when to change. Change is also to make a move into a new shell, move into like I'm not saying change your personality, but new person, like that this is not right now, it's not fitting, and you have to change the situation, or they should change themselves, or you have to change yourself also, not be in the waiting energy. It's not good to be in the waiting energy. So know when you need a new shell, in the sense, yeah, when yeah, the crab or that little, I've forgotten the name, moves into the new shell. I think I'm forgetting what's wrong with me. Anyway, yeah, they move into a new shell, and they know this is not for me. This is not for me, and doesn't feel like home. So for them to change, you have to change yourself a bit. Recharge. There's nothing like a walk on the beach or to soothe your soul. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. Maybe you need some kind of a recharge. I saw the word journey. Maybe journey is important. Let me read it out now that I've said journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. Okay. Yeah, it's also the journey has to be beautiful in whichever relationship you are. Something to do with the journey. You could be traveling. They're traveling. A sudden travel plan could come up in the next 3-4 days, 11 days, or you could be traveling in the next 11 days. Look at the tower movement. It had to happen, so you could make a decision and could change all this. You could be in a twin flame connection, okay? Tower movement had to happen. You had to force yourself out here. Look at how it is, built on sand almost. The beach, the sand, maybe something to do with the water sign or beach and sand. Look where it's built. It's shaken. It was shaking the relationship anyway. And because you jumped out, there was hardly anything. They had to jump out, and there was no balance in this. Yeah, peace of mind. You wanted peace of mind. That's why the tower moment. Lightning, striking, suddenly. Ten, 5, 6, 16. 16 July could be important. 7 number could be important. Here is the Knight of Cups. After doing all this damage, after not realizing that it's all about a balance in a relationship, okay, and yeah, after playing mind games, here they come with the cup of love, the goblet of love, carrying love for you after not taking anything. They're also pretending that nothing happened. No, it wasn't a mind game. Look at this. No, it wasn't a mind game. You only were okay, when I said meet her, or I cannot talk now, and you never said anything. So they're going to say all that. They fear losing you somewhere. Yeah, there is that fear of loss, losing you. Yeah, they want this news. They want to change. This is change also. Death is death of the old ways, the way they behaved, or the way they thought the relationship could be, or death of the mind games, okay, complicated things. You've got sun here. In fact, in a lot of cards, you've got the sun. That's a new beginning. If you see, here's the sun coming out after the darkness. Can you see that? The sun is coming out. Look at the sun. Brightness. Brightness, love. Let's meet soon. Twin flame energy. Or this is like, yeah, feeling again the same way for each other, I just saw 1331, mirroring each other's emotions. Yeah, you see each other in the dream in your dreams. Page of Swords. They're looking back. They cannot take a step forward. They're also seeing what damage they have done and realizing what all they've done, and the balance was not there. That's where the foundation. That was the tower shaking. They're looking back, standing up on a hilltop. The point of view, different point of view, changing their point of view. I'm not going to say this is a very chase energy, that you have to chase, they have to chase. It's like that mind games are over. You don't want those mind games. It's more like understanding the balance. Okay, it's more like understanding the balance and meeting midway. They, 5 steps here, 5 steps here. They have to understand there has to be a balance. Yeah, look at this. The pillars, both sides. 2 cards came out, and the star card. The balance. That's supposed to make this relationship beautiful. That's has to happen. This relationship will be beautiful again, okay? The only thing is to restore that balance, and you also step back and see, did you allow them to take all the power? Sometimes we blame the other person. You can write down, if this is your reading, that yes, it happened. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. If they can't pick up my phone. Whenever they call, I can take the phone. So something like that. Yeah. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra. We got a lot of signs. Almost all signs came out, or what? 8 signs came out. Intimacy, yeah, something to do with, remember, entwined, entangled, attracted to each other. You're going to meet soon and have a beautiful date, okay? Number 12, important. 12th July. A romantic message. Them conveying their feelings to you. See, playfulness, don't forget that. Happiness. Cat eyes. I'm getting the word cat eyes. And the right time. This is the time to mend things. This is the time to correct the relationship. Okay, there's still time. If you feel you're not in the, it's not a balanced relationship, and you want to take your power back, and you want to have your boundaries, and you want to tell them that this is not right. You also want to reach out to them whenever you can. It can't be all about them or their time, their convenience. It's about convenience also, okay? So remember that. You need to tell them this. Time is important. Something to do with the moon. This is the second time we've seen moon and the sun. I'm seeing a 5 o'clock here. Number 2 here. Something to do with 5 o'clock today. Maybe important. Number 5. And a yes card. I wasn't taking out more cards. I don't know why I picked it up, because I was going to say okay, bye. And this situation can be rescued. It can be happiness again when you both display emotions. They display emotions, and it's an equal investment in this relationship. Okay, there's no struggle, no power play, no mind games. That's going to happen soon enough, but do take that step forward, okay? And change is required in this situation, okay? Otherwise you'll get stuck in those mind games and chase and who's calling, and I'm not happy, but you're the one who set this pattern, okay? So break this pattern. So take care, guys. Bye.